Yo, 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 what's happening, people? This your boy Double R, and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Salute to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. And salute to my original subscribers for always holding your boy down. I truly do appreciate that. I'm going to wait till the people come on up in the building and we going to cook. We got to talk, people. Hope everybody's doing good out there, man. Come in the building. Come in the building. Come in the building. All right, so salute to the people that's up in the chat. Argon Show in the building. Carlos Rosado, my brother, in the building. Demetrius Harrell in the building. Salute. The Shadow Assassin in the building. Salute. And also salute to ARP and Red Breed Entertainment for putting on an immaculate event. You know, I have my personal feelings about it, but personal feelings aside, that's going to be a recurring theme in this video, personal feelings. We're going to talk about that heavily. But personal feelings aside, ARP did his thing. The battle of the night was absolutely A Ward versus Ill Will. A lot of people, including myself, had A Ward winning that battle, but Ill Will showed up. Wouldn't be mad if people said it was edge either way, or it was a classic. It was pretty much a classic battle. You know, very good battle. I can't really say the same outside of that battle about all the other battles. It just seemed like that night that all of the battles that were supposed to be great battles were lackluster, and all of the battles that we felt outside of the A Ward versus Ill Will battle that was supposed to kind of like suck was actually the battles that came and showed up and performed and did their thing. But I want to get into a couple things. Spalsh Master 03 in the building. Jay Boogie in the building. Okay, so I want to say this while we're starting, right? King Tally in the building. I want to say this before we get this thing cooking. Everybody watched the Cassidy versus Hitman battle. Everybody have their opinions on the Cassidy versus Hitman battle. If you feel like Cassidy won 2-1, I'm not going to try to sway your opinion. If you feel like Hitman won, I'm not going to try to sway your opinion. We can say what we want to say about the Cassidy versus Hitman battle, but we can all pretty much agree, if we're not going to clearly give Hitman the victory, that the battle at minimum was an undecided battle. You see what I'm saying? Nobody really did at minimum enough to clearly say that they won the battle. You feel me? If we're going to go that route, we're going to go Hitman. So again, I'm going to reiterate and what I said yesterday. First round, Cassidy surprised a lot. Cassidy did well. But I just felt like he phased out. He fizzled out towards the end. You feel me? He fizzled out towards the end. Then Hitman went. Hitman was solid, but he was dry in spurts. I couldn't really call the first round. And anybody that tells you that they could actually call the first round as that being a clear winner. Now, if you was to say, well, Cassidy edged Hitman, okay, I give you that. If you say Hitman edged Cassidy, okay, I give you that. But that's pretty much still a debatable. Anybody that tells you that Cassidy or Hitman clearly won that round clearly did not watch the battle, or they watched the battle, subjectively. They watched the battle and seen what they wanted to see in that battle. Okay. Second round, I had Hitman taking the second round. Clearly, Cassidy really didn't have anything. You know, he was good in spurts. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that tell you, well, Cassidy, let's wait till the smoke clear and let's get down to these bars. And I'm also hearing a lot of people talk about, I got to watch it the second and third. This is not a battle. I repeat, this is not a battle where you have to watch it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. At the end of the day, Cassidy did not have bars. Hitman did not have bars. At the end of the day, this was a performance and entertainment, humor-based battle. Cassidy came with performance and humor. So did Hitman. It just so happened that I felt like Hitman won the second round. You know, you could say edge, you could say clear, but I felt like Hitman won the second round. Going on to the third. The third was Cassidy's worst round to me. The third was his worst round. The third was actually Hitman's best round. So I had Hitman taking the third clearly, had Hitman taking the second edge or clear, however you want to look at it, but he took the second. And the first was a debatable. Cassidy didn't win any rounds, but Cassidy showed a lot of promise. You know, he's going to show a lot of promise because he's battling now. He's battling often, and he's going to get better. But the problem with Cassidy is still the same things, you know, his flow, his cadence, his delivery, and all of that shit. He did have a lot of jokes. He actually listened, and he took the advice that we gave him about, you know, implementing his face-offs into his battles. He did that good the first round. He just wasn't able to finish. You feel me? K-Shine said something that I agree with, because I don't normally agree with K-Shine, but he said something that was 100% accurate. He said Cassidy is able to start, but he's not able to complete anything. Since Cassidy has battled on the stage, he hasn't been able to complete a round. Against Goods, you're not going to get this truth anywhere, people. So don't search for it. Against Goods, Cassidy was very good in the first round. He did not finish that first round. He fizzled out. And all of the rest of the rounds, the rest is history. Arsenal was Cassidy's worst battle, complete battle. Moving on, the Hitman battle. Cassidy did good, solid. The first round, he fizzled out towards the end. Second and third, lackluster, not so much. You feel me? Cassidy has not had a complete round since the disaster battle. And that wasn't even the big stage. Since hitting the big stage, Cassidy has not completed a full round. You know, so it is what it is. Now, I'm going to tell people this. Anybody that's on here that feel like Cassidy won, cool. But don't try to swing your point home. If you try to swing your point home and push your point home, especially on my channel, you can either call my line and explain, or you will get blocked. You feel me? Judah Ben Israel. Yo, Retro, I'm highly disappointed in you, my brother. You straight robbed these people of their bread. Brothers who support your channel, no subjection. SS son, LOL. I didn't want to believe it. Well, guess what, Judah? Well, guess what, champ? Guess what? See you later. Who's next? Who's next? We can go down the list. I told you, my goal is in battle rap. I hear a lot of people saying, well, Battle Truth said this, or Piper Boy said that, or Vada Fly said this. What did you say? What did you see? Because this is what I'm noticing. When it boils down to Cassidy, now you want to listen to everybody. But at first, Piper Boy wasn't shit. At first, Battle Truth wasn't shit. At first, Three Letterman wasn't shit. Vada Fly wasn't shit. But now all of a sudden, they're saying a couple of great things about Cassidy. All of a sudden, they're a reliable source. Get the fuck out of here. Moving on. Argon Show. Who else want to get blocked? That's what I want to know. I want to know what you saying, how you feel, and get up on the line and explain it. Call the phone, the number right there at the bottom. Get on the line and explain it. But if you want to swing your point home on my channel and get disrespectful, you're getting blocked. I don't give a fuck how cool we are. At the end of the day, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to block you for your opinion. You know, I'm going to block you if you try to get disrespectful and swing your point home and you don't get on this phone and talk to me. Hitman lost. That's your opinion. The Shadow Assassin, my brother, he said, yo, I was watching his interviews on Hip Hop is Real. Shadow said that's what it's looking like. Okay. But see, here's the thing. That's what it's looking like. But what does it look like to you? Y'all have to watch the battle. This is why I'm here. I told y'all this is why I'm here. Y'all have to watch the battle for yourselves. All I'm hearing is Hip Hop is Real that's saying this, or Vada Fly, or this person and that person. What did you see? What did you see? Did you really watch the battle? Did you really watch the battle and you was unbiased from an unbiased standpoint? Did you look at the battle? Because I can tell you, I just broke it down to you. Cassidy did well. He did very good. He surprised me in the first round. He actually showed that he's listening, that he's improving. But he's going to do that because he ain't got no choice but to do that. He's been listening particularly to my channel. He been hearing how we've been saying he got to apply his face-offs into his battle. He did that the first round. He wasn't able to finish in any of the rounds. Cassidy was not able to finish. Y'all dudes don't understand. Y'all hate towards me because I'm being critical and I'm being honest about what I seen and what you all seen is what's going to help my channel even more, because the hate, whether it's hate or whether it's love, is still support. You got to understand that. So y'all can comment. That's still hate. That's still help. It's hate, but it's still help. You can click. You can watch. That's still a view. I told y'all, no games. This is about making Cassidy great again. Y'all thought I was playing? This is about making Cassidy great again. Yesterday, he was not great. Yesterday, he was good. He was solid in the first round. But the rest of the rounds, it was typical Cassidy. He got booed both rounds. Hitman got booed in spurts, but Hitman was able to gain it back. Cassidy was not able to gain it back. He was not able to get it back. He wasn't. Okay? I'm going to show Cass spit like that Diz battle. Cassidy versus Hitman was like him and Goods. It was like him and Goods. Cassidy started off. He did pretty good, and then he fizzled out in the first round, and then the next rounds. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't listen to all of these other media platforms. Because Piper Boy, all of these guys have shown to not be credible sources. All of these guys have shown to flip-flop and switch. And it's funny to me that when Piper Boy and all of these channels was saying that Cassidy was losing, and then all of a sudden they not shit. But now all of a sudden they credible sources to go to because they saying Cassidy winning. Y'all starting to act like Cassidy. Y'all starting to talk a lot like Cassidy. Y'all have to understand, Cassidy was going to celebrate regardless. Win or lose, he was going to celebrate. The Cassidy cult was going to say Cassidy won regardless. People going to say, well, the media is saying this. The media always flip-flop. They always flip-flop. That's why we call Piper Boy Flip-Flop Williams. They're going to always flip. One day, how much you want to bet? Let this week go by. How much you want to bet the next week or within a couple of days, few days, they're going to be singing a different tune? How much you want to bet? All right, let me see. Yo, okay, I read that one. What's good, family? Splashmaster 03, my brother in the building. Salute, my G. Argon show. Jag and O-Red was a scam, bro. Shit definitely was, man. But Jag won. You know, that's what I should have did. I should have betted that Cassidy was going to lose the battle. But then, you know, people out here saying he won. Like, how do we go from, okay, Cassidy actually won a round? Like, you know, that can be more arguable. That can be more arguable. Not solid, but that can be more arguable than Cassidy winning the battle. He absolutely, positively did not win the battle. And it was people out here saying, you know what, 3 Letterman said Cassidy won the battle. No, he didn't. Stop lying. All right. Argon show. Okay, read that one. J Boogie, Cassidy 2-1. That's your opinion. Argon show. All that talk in both was trash. Yeah. All that talk in the battles were trash. You feel me? Like, don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. Hitman wasn't amazing either. He wasn't amazing. He was good enough. He was good enough. He was good that third round. He was excellent the third round. But he was better than Cassidy. He was. Cassidy got better, but Hitman was still better. This is just still typical Cassidy, but he's improving. Let me see. King Tally, salute to the chat. Demetrius Harold, Cassidy killing these niggas with their style. Yeah, get on the phone and explain, or you will get blocked. Get on the phone, Demetrius, or you will get blocked. The number is at the bottom. I'm not playing. Argon show. Hitman wasn't good either. At the second round, he lost his voice and stumbled. Yeah, Hitman wasn't that great neither. I'm not a person that out here that is saying, oh, Cassidy was trash and Hitman was so great. No, Hitman wasn't great neither, but Hitman was better than Cassidy in the second and the third round. He was. The first round is a debatable. That's the battle. That is the battle. And you're going to hear people talk about that. People are going to say what they're going to say now because people are still hooked off of what Cassidy did in that face-off. And Cassidy was clever and smart enough. I give him that credit. He was clever and smart enough to do what we've been saying this whole time. In his third battle on the big stage? And he applied it. He used what he did in the face-off, and he did it in the first round. Just so happened was, just like in all the other battles, he phased out. He wasn't able to keep that momentum. And when he phased out, he wasn't able to grab it back. That's just the fact. Anybody that tell you otherwise, either a dick rider or they just didn't watch it. They just didn't watch the battle, or they watched the battle, which means they're a dick rider. They watched the battle only viewing, what Cassidy was doing, but didn't look at Hitman. Or they looked at Hitman and thought Hitman couldn't do no right. I'm not looking at Cassidy thinking that Cassidy couldn't do no right. Cassidy did a lot good, but it just wasn't good enough to win him around. Simple as that. Let's say it like this. If Cassidy would have been solid, now you have to understand, when you're solid and you have dry spots, but you finish out strong, which Hitman did in the first round, because if we really want to make an argument, Hitman edged the first round. Because Hitman had dry spots and spurts, but he had a solid first round. Cassidy had a solid first round at the beginning, and in the middle and towards the end, he had nothing. So that's why I gave Cassidy the benefit of the doubt, because he had the shock value. He was surprising people. So we turned it into a debatable, to be fair. But I could have easily said it made a case for Hitman edge on the first. You see what I'm saying? But that's debatable, which means nobody won the first round, which means Cassidy did not win a round. Second round, Hitman won that round. Edge, clear, whatever. Cassidy did not win the second round. Third round, Hitman won that clear. Every 5 seconds had the room going off. Every 5 seconds dropping, moment after moment. Nobody dropped bars in this battle. Don't let people try to convince you. People will play that game with Cassidy. Oh, what about the bars? Cassidy didn't have bars. Cassidy had good performance, and Cassidy had, humor. He had jokes. Jagging over red. I read that one. All right, let's scroll down. All right. So Demetrius Hurl, see you later. I'm not playing, people. All right. Hitman wasn't, because see, here's the thing. If you guys got so much to say it to me on the phone. Talk on the phone. Like, I'm not going, y'all know I'm not the person that's going to get all caught up and be arguing and fighting. And okay, cool. But you got to explain it. I'll explain to you however you want me to, how Hitman won the battle. But you got to explain how Cassidy won first. And you got to explain with logic. I don't want to hear because Cassidy won. He won because Hitman didn't do anything. No, tell me how Cassidy won. I'll tell you how Hitman won. Your case is not, your case, who's calling? Whoever that is calling, let me know who's calling. Let me see if somebody is saying who's calling. But first, let me read these comments. Jay Boogie, he said, come on, champ. Cass got at least the first round clear. Jay Boogie, explain or you getting blocked. All right. You got about 10 seconds. Okay, Mellow Wan 5, Cassidy first and second, arguable third as well. Mellow Wan, explain. I don't need to, since I just want your eyes to hear. Yeah, I like that one. That's your opinion, but don't try to swing it home. This is what I tell people. Don't try to swing it home. Don't try to swing your opinion home and push it if you're not willing to get on this phone and talk about it and explain it. If you feel what you feel, keep your shit to yourself. I could do that because this is my channel. But come on here, come on the channel, open challenge. Come on here and explain it. And if you don't, you're getting blocked. Simple as that. Say, okay, Cassidy won. See, Murder Mike, Cassidy 3-0. Okay, that's your opinion. Joey, Rob, give it up, bro. Cass 5,000. What do you say? 5,000. 0-3. 3-0 Hitman. Well, that's your opinion, bro. You know, I got Hitman. I got Hitman 2-0 debatable first. So you can make a case for 3-0 Hitman. You can make a case for that, but I'm not saying that because Cassidy did good enough in the first, and Hitman didn't do good enough to win that round clearly. Cassidy nor Hitman did enough in that first round to win it clearly, but they did enough to have solid first rounds. You get me? You feel me? Nobody won. Anybody that tells you Cassidy or Hitman won that round clearly, now you could say it was an edge. Hitman edge, Cassidy edge. Okay, cool. But if you say Cassidy or Hitman won that first round clearly, you bugging. You bugging. But again, that's your opinion. Just don't try to push it home on here. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. Joey, Rob, give it up. Joey, call in or you getting blocked. Who else I said was getting blocked? All right, Jay Boogie, see you later. See you later, Jay Boogie. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you, Jay Boogie. Cassidy Cook Hitman in the first round. That's your opinion, King. You know you my boy, but the rules apply to you too, champ. All right. Cassidy will get even better with practice, little by little. He will listen more to us. Digital meaning, that's a fact. This is what I'm all about. This is what Double R is all about. Read what digital meaning just said. Cassidy will get even better with practice and little by little if he will listen more to us. Cassidy has been listening more to us. He's been listening and he's been getting better. But it's not been enough. But it will soon be enough. It will soon be enough. We got to be honest, people. Honesty is the best policy. A lot of y'all not used to, I understand. A lot of y'all not used to this shit. But I'm going to get y'all caught up to speed. You feel me? I'm going to get y'all caught up to speed. You come on here trying to swing that shit home, you're getting blocked. You can create 1 million accounts, you're getting blocked. This is what y'all don't understand. If you create 1 million accounts, you still going to be you. And I know how to pull that shit out of you. You still gonna be you and you're gonna get blocked. Once I expose you for being you, you're getting blocked. All right. So Joey, Cassidy 30. See you later, Joey. See you later. You a clown. Cassidy did not 30 Hitman. You a clown. See, Murder Mike, he just gave his opinion and that's it. All right. Demetrius Smith, Cash 1. He baddie Hitman. Get on the phone and explain or you're getting blocked. You got 10 seconds, champ. Okay. One message is cool about Cassidy winning. But if you're trying to push that shit home because you're trying to push a narrative, you're trying to push fake bullshit on my channel, it's not happening. You could do that shit on your channel. You could do that shit on your social media. Cool. But don't come on my channel trying to push a fake narrative to the people. Hell no. Cassidy didn't win the battle, let alone 3-0. Come on, man. You crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy. Jay Lanu, do you believe? Salute to Jay Lanu, man. Cass was cooking. Yeah, Mellow Juan. Cass was cooking. He was in the first round. He was. Second and third, he was trash. You feel me? He was good in spurts, but that's Cassidy. That's how Cassidy been. Carlos Rosado, calling. Carlos, talk to me, champ. What's up with you, King?
Ain't shit. I see you out there, boy. You clipping necks right now, boy.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, see, this is what these dudes don't understand, right, bro? At the end of the day, what I've been doing is great for battle rap. Like people can say what they want. But the fact that people are even, I don't feel Cassidy won, but the fact that people are even talking about Cassidy in that manner shows that Cassidy has been, my channel has been a great influence. You see what I'm saying? Like for people, like look how Jag did yesterday. The battle was trash. Him and O-Red was trash, but Jag did good enough to win the battle because O-Red was trash. But look at how my channel has been lighting the fire up under these niggas and motivating these niggas to actually attempt to do better. I'm not playing. Like, this is what I'm doing. It's a method to my madness. These niggas is going to give us our money worth or close to it. Did Cassidy do better in the first round? Yes, he did. But that still wasn't enough. That still wasn't enough. People are paying $50 for you to come out there and do at least. People are paying. I already know what time it is. People spend $50 for the battle. Yeah, Los. People spend $50 for the battle, and people betted on Cassidy. People don't want to spend $50 in the extra amount that they betted on Cassidy for. Right. So they look at the battle. Like anybody that watched that battle, no, okay, Cassidy did do what we said he needed to do. He did apply the hold on one second. Babe, can you turn that speaker off for me? Okay. Yeah, so anybody who watched the battle know that Cassidy did what we said he needed to do. Cassidy applied the face-off in his battle. He did. Right. How did you view the battle, Los? Go ahead.
My thing is, just for the simple fact that he made it a debatable that they're talking about him winning, to me, in my eyes...
No, I'm talking about what did you see? I'm talking not what they said. I'm talking about what did you see? In all three rounds.
It was the same Cassidy. Cassidy came with some good stuff. You could tell he made a little bit of adjustment. He's still the same. There's still a lot of stuff that he needs to work on. But like we spoke before, it's all about experience. Yeah. The more battles he takes, the more he's going to get accumulated to it. The match was very...
Hold on, Los. You got to explain that over because you're going in and out. You got to explain that again. Yeah, you good now, but it was going in and out. Yeah, you was at first, but you good now.
I'm driving to my next stop, so I ain't gonna keep you on too long. But it was lackluster. They both had their moments. I think Hitman, his thing was his performance didn't hit as much as we thought it would. You know, that Mario Kart performance, when he did the Mario Kart performance, that shit was the best part of the whole fucking battle, the way he performed it. As far as the show out thing and the Nick Cannon thing, it just didn't hit as much because it's like, first off, you talking about bringing Nick Cannon to the battle, but you bring him out all the way until the last round. You should have kept him in for the whole fucking battle. That don't make no sense. Other than that, Hitman was Hitman. He's never known for his bars. It's like Arsenal. He's known for his disrespect.
But see, this is what I want people to do, right? I want people to be balanced. You see what I'm saying? Like when I was watching the battle, and as I was watching your messages, I was looking at King Tally, and I was watching Demetrius, I was watching their messages. I was just watching a lot of not saying you per se, but definitely I was watching a lot of bias for Cassidy. So as I was looking at the messages, I'm like, okay, I see what you're saying. Cassidy did good, but are you going to give Hitman any credit? Like, are we going to break Hitman down and give him credit just as much as we discredit him? Are we going to give him credit? And when I see stuff like that, I know that you're in it to see Cassidy win. You see what I'm saying? You're not looking at it. Like when I watch battles, I'm like, let's go, Cass. Let's go. Now what you going to do? Hey, Hitman, now what you going to do? Now Cassidy, now what you going to do? I'm watching it like that. Like I'm not watching it, when Hitman, like I noticed, like I see a lot of people when they watching it, like when Hitman do good, it's kind of like in the battle. Like when the opponent battle, against the other person. So let's say Hitman battle against Cassidy. Hitman to be saying some fire shit, but Cassidy entourage will get quiet. You see what I'm saying? Knowing Hitman saying, like that's how the fans get. Like the fans, like I seen a lot of fucking, Cassidy doing this, Cassidy cooking. But when I was looking in the chat yesterday and when I was watching, people was being, people was being fair with A-Ward. Like, they were being fair with the other battles. They was like, okay, now Ill Will is cooking. Now A-Ward is cooking. But when it came to Cassidy and Hitman, Cassidy is doing so great and, and exaggerating in certain parts, but Hitman ain't doing shit. You see what I'm saying? Like,
because they look at it like, you think about it, like, in battle rap, Hitman is like a LeBron James, a Kobe Bryant. When they have their performances, it's like, it's normal. It's like, all right, we know Kobe's going to get 28, 30. You know he's going to do that. So it's not as impressive as if you see somebody like, let's say, a fucking Ben Simmons get you 30 a night. You're going to be like, oh, shit, this motherfucker scored 30. That's how they looked at Cassidy. Everything that Cassidy did was a little enhanced because they didn't expect Cassidy to do.
No, it was a lot enhanced. It was a lot enhanced.
Yeah. So that's understandable. Like, I knew that was going to happen. Like I said, my thing is, and I'm gonna end it with this because I gotta get back to work. So I'm gonna end it with this.
Go ahead.
Just the fact that people are talking about the fact that Cassidy won the battle to me is enough. I just think that I just wanted him to make my city proud. I didn't want to have the same feeling that I had after Arsenal battle. I just didn't want people to say, "Yo, Cassidy was trash. He was ass." Just for them to sit there and say, "Yeah, he did very well in this battle," was enough for me. Now, you know me, I'm not going to debate if Hitman won or not. And if anybody says Brio either side, that's bullshit.
This is all. This. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go, Los. Yeah, go ahead. But I wanted to say this, right? This is all. This is still an opinionated sport. Like, battle rap is still an opinionated sport. And at the end of the day, Cassidy did do better. He did do better, but you know what I'm doing. Like, what I'm doing is totally different from what everybody else is doing. You feel me? Right. Like, that's why a lot of niggas. You're still
showing that tough love.
I'm showing the tough love because I know Cassidy is better than what he's been displaying, and I won't stop.
You can't just sit there.
And I won't
sit there and say, he was great. You have to point out his flaws too. So
but I won't stop. I won't stop until Cassidy shows that, until he present that. But I absolutely will not get out here and act like Cassidy did do something he didn't, or he didn't do something that he did. I'm not doing that. And yesterday, Cassidy did not 30 Hitman. Cassidy did great in the first round. Hitman did great, and both of them had dry spots, but that was a debatable. The second round, Hitman either edged or won clearly. Cassidy, nobody can explain to me how Cassidy won that second round. Is no circumstance where you can actually tell me Cassidy won that second round. The third round, Cassidy lost clearly. That was Hitman's best round, the third. But go ahead, Los. Go ahead.
You get up out of here, man.
Carlos Rosado, people.
Check to the salute, man. Rob, holla at me.
Okay. Be good, brother. Be safe out there.
Yes, sir.
All right. Salute to Los, man. Real motherfucker, man. Get on the phone. Get on the phone, man. That's what's happening. Get on the phone. Like, y'all see what I did? It's no hate. I'm not going to cuss him out. I'm not going to do this because I respect people that come on here and they express themselves and they not keyboard warriors. They not hiding behind the keyboard, saying little slick shit, exaggerating and shit like that. You're getting blocked if you do that. I'm not playing. You're getting blocked. The whole card was kind of yeah, that's how I felt. I felt like A-Ward and Ill Will saved the card. I felt like they saved the card, man. Like, this is how the people is talking. And I told y'all, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until Cassidy does better. Like, unlike y'all, I want my $50 to be worth something. You feel me? I want to get my money's worth. And we not just judging Cassidy. Jag won, but Jag wasn't that great neither. He won, but he wasn't that great neither. Red was horrible. We can go down the list. Show Off was horrible. He got destroyed. He got obliterated by Rosenberg Raw. The battle of the night was Ill Will and A-Ward. And I felt like A-Ward won the battle. A-Ward had the performance of the night. He did. It wasn't no Cassidy. It wasn't no Hitman. It was A-Ward and Ill Will. That's what it was. I know y'all niggas don't like the truth, but that's what it was. But that explains a lot. And just like Lo said, he makes a valid point. You see what I'm saying? When Hitman get on that stage, you already expecting certain things out of Hitman. So you're not really expecting Cassidy to really do much. A lot of people didn't expect Cassidy to even be in this battle, let alone win the battle. Because if a lot of people did, they would have been confident in betting that Cassidy won the battle. They know he didn't, but a lot of people gonna run with it because they see other, mainstream media talking about it. But at first, these medias was lame, but now they're a reliable source because they're saying Cassidy won. That's bullshit to me. That's hypocrisy to me. All right, let me see. Let me scroll down this joint. Rob, this is great live and love the debate. Yes, sir. Digital. Yes, sir. Happy Sunday, Double R. What's up with you, champ? DeMarcus Hammond in the building. What's up with you, champ? Be safe out there on your endeavors, champ. All right. Digital meaning. We cooking knowledge. Yes, we are. Salute the digital. Let me see what Lo said. Carlos Rosado said, like I said last night and from the beginning, if Cass make it a debatable, he wins. But Cassidy didn't make it a debatable. He made it a debatable round. Y'all got to understand, I told King Tally last night, a debatable round is not the same as a debatable battle. I hope y'all understand it. A debatable round means nobody won that round. A debatable battle definitely means, in Cassidy's case, that he won the battle. But it wasn't a debatable battle. Hitman won the battle, 2-0. Debatable first. All right. So, like I said last night, for the beginning, if Cass makes it a debatable, he wins. But if someone says Hitman won, I'm not arguing. Just a simple fact that it is a debate is enough for me. Fact. That's a fact. This is what it's all about, what Carlos said. That's what it's all about, man. Long as we talking about it, long as we're having, like Digital Meaning said, this is great. This is great live. Love the debate. Yeah, let's have a friendly, healthy debate. That's why I'm weeding out all of these clowns. You feel me? I'm weeding out all of this biasness. I have nothing personal against Brother Judah Ben Israel. I have nothing personal against, what's his name, Stevie Mans. But we got to stop doing this, fellas. Like, I know y'all, love Cassidy and y'all I love Cassidy. I appreciate what Cassidy has done. I appreciate that Cassidy today is finally starting to listen. He's finally starting to. I was happy. I was like a proud father watching Cassidy in the first round. I said, he's getting it. He's starting it like he took the training wheels off the bike and he's starting to ride that motherfucker. He's starting to get it. I know he talk a lot of shit. That comes with the territory, but he's starting to get it. But he's not doing all of this shit y'all talking about. Cassidy did not beat Hitman yesterday. Cassidy did not 30 Hitman. Y'all know he didn't. This is why I ask people, nah, fuck what they think. What do you think? How do you feel? How do you feel? What did you see when you watched the battle? That has more respect in my eyes than you telling me what this person said or that person said. When we don't know, those are the same people that you're saying said this and said that will be the same motherfucker said, well, after the second watch, after the third watch, after the fourth watch, they're going to switch up. And guess what? You're not going to acknowledge when they switch up and go from saying Cassidy won to Hitman won. You're just acknowledging that they're saying Cassidy won. That's bias. That's being biased. When you watch the battle and you're not reacting when Hitman have good moments, but you're reacting every time Cassidy have good moments, that's bias. I'm watching the battle like I told Los. When I'm watching the battle, I'm like, okay, Cassidy, what you going to do? Okay, I'm like a referee. Okay, Hitman, now it's your go. What you going to do? Okay, Cassidy, now it's your go. I'm not looking at it like, oh, Hitman do good. Oh, Hitman wasn't really shit. He wasn't really nothing. That's hating. That's being biased. So let me see. Any debate rounds, we have to give it to Cass. Well, it was no debate rounds. The only debate rounds was the first round. And that was any debate is a debatable. There's a difference between a debate and debatable. Any debate rounds, like what is that? Don't even make sense. I guess you meant to say any debatable rounds. Any debatable rounds is a win for nobody. In sports, a debatable or a draw or a tie, that shit is actually a loss to both people. So debatable means Hitman or Cassidy didn't win the first. So we're starting over from scratch. in the second. And in the second, Hitman took that clear or edge, however you want to look at it, but he took it. In the third round, he definitely took it. I'm just catching Shadow Assassin. My brother, he said, I'm just catching what these folks are saying. And nah, I didn't catch is that this is what I look like was a comment to someone in the chat. If you calling in, let me know. Let me know if you're calling in. All right, let me see. Salute to Carlos, though, man. Appreciate that call, champ. Give me 1 second, people. All right. So let me see. Let me see. Digital Mean said, I agree. Cassidy was a little unpolished. Nah, he was a lot unpolished. He was only a little unpolished in the first round. He was a lot unpolished in the entirety of the battle. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, this is what I used to do with sports. Like, this is what I used to do with basketball, football. Can't nobody out debate me and shit. Because in order to out debate somebody, you got to actually come with facts. That's why I always tell you guys, get out of your emotions and start getting into these facts. Your emotions is invested in Cassidy. I got Cassidy 2-1. I guess that's what he's saying. That's your opinion. Salute to you. But Cassidy will be great because Cassidy has the potential for greatness. I have no doubt in my mind that he will. Nelson said Hitman was fighting to beat Cassidy. That is totally not the case. Nelson, call the phone line up or you're getting blocked, bro. I told y'all try to hammer y'all point home, call up and explain and save yourself or you're getting blocked. All right. Whoever that lady who tried to boo Cassidy in the second and third, she came with Hitman because she was going overboard. The crowd, hold on 1 second, y'all. He said, let me see. He said overboard, the crowd had to tell her to shut up. Okay. Let me see. Jay Lanu, let me see what he said. He said anyone saying Cassidy 3-0 is meat eating. Facts. His first was impressive. Second and third fell short of what he delivered in the first, as usual. They both lost momentum after that. Yeah, but Hitman was able to gain it back. Cassidy wasn't. You know, that's what that was the battle in a nutshell. That was the battle in a nutshell. You know. And this is my problem with people. People don't want to acknowledge the things that Hitman did great. This is what they do with every last one of Cassidy's opponents. Every last one of Cassidy's opponents. They didn't have to do that with Diz because Cassidy won that one clearly. But every last one of Cassidy's opponents, people are very, very critical of what Cassidy opponents did, but nobody is judging Cassidy. Nobody is saying what Cassidy did wrong. Nobody is crediting Cassidy opponents for what they did right. That's bias, people. That's bias, and it's not going to work. That shit is not going to work on this channel. It's not. Y'all forgetting. Y'all must be forgetting who was one of the main leaders of the real BRC. So I know how this shit work. I know how y'all niggas work. And I ain't whoever this don't apply to it don't apply to you. But I know how y'all niggas work. I know y'all did the same thing with Arsenal, and it didn't fly then, and it's not gonna fly now. We gonna be honest. We're not going to be biased for Cassidy. I don't give a fuck how many fans he got. I don't care. Cassidy is going to show up. He's getting better, but he's going to show up, and he's going to give us our money's worth. Him and all the rest of these niggas, Jag included, they going to show the fuck up. All right? I will admit, Jag versus O-Red wasn't a good battle. No, it was trash. Jag did win, and salute to Jag because Jag won me some money in that battle. But, and salute to the people that betted on that Jag battle and that stood up. Like everybody that I betted with the Jag battle, they were stand up motherfuckers. How was that? I only bet it in 2 battles, Jag and Cassidy. How is it that the Jag fans and stuff, and you know the Cassidy fans will say, well, Jag won that battle. But why is it that the Jag fans, you know, the Jag or whoever, why is it that in the battle they actually paid up, but the Cassidy fans we got difficulties with? We always got difficulty. This happens every time Cassidy battled. Every time he battled, this happens. Cassidy can literally get destroyed. He could get destroyed, and people are going to try to make a case. If he even do a little bit of good, they're going to try to amplify it and try to make a case for him. This is why I want Cassidy to battle Romnitty. This is why I want him to battle somebody that got a pin. So niggas can't use that fucking excuse. See, with Arsenal, people couldn't use that excuse because even though Arsenal was trash, Cassidy was worse. I compare the Jag and O-Red battle to Cassidy versus Arsenal. In that case, comparison, Jag was Arsenal and O-Red was Cassidy. Neither one of them was that great, but Jag did good enough in the midst of the trash. You feel me? But that wasn't the battle with Cassidy and Hitman. Hitman actually did solid. Cassidy actually did good in the first and then fell off and then fell down. I ain't gonna say fell off a cliff, but he fell after the first round. You know, which he usually has done. You know, which he usually has been doing since jumping on the big stage. The best bar is set low for Cass is crazy. The best bar is set low for Cass. Yeah, I like the when he said about the ears and the senses, when he did the sense, use your senses, that was dope. That was dope, but that was all in the first round, the beginning of the first. It's funny how people could give you bars of the first, but can't really give you bars of the second and third. Digital meaning, Jag had sloppy performance, and I couldn't believe the hype was for nothing, basically. Yep. And Jag was killing me with all of those blood flips. Those blood flips, man. Now, he did have a oh my God scheme. He did correct the oh my God shit constantly. He listened to that. That's how you know these guys are listening to my channel. Don't tell me my channel ain't making a difference. I don't care. Y'all niggas, a lot of y'all niggas, I ain't talking about y'all, but a lot of y'all niggas, they know who they are. Y'all viewing, y'all looking at views and subscribers and all that shit. That shit don't matter. You feel me? The only subscribers that matter is the ones that support you through thick and thin, who support you regardless. You know, those are the only ones that matter. Outside of that, the rest of those niggas is just bandwagon hoppers or just want to come around when they want to listen to a particular topic. All right. All right, so let me see. It's opinionated sport. My opinion, Cassidy won. Okay, cool. But you didn't call me, so see you later. All right? I'm not playing with y'all clowns, man. Digital meaning. Rob, I'm a Cassidy fan, but you're exposing the truth. Hold on. He said, Rob, I'm a Cassidy fan, but you're exposing the truth. I'm starting to see the bullshit Cassidy put out yesterday for what it is, and I'm learning it wasn't as great of a battle. No, like, listen, that's why I fuck with you, bro. Not because you agreeing with me, but because you agreeing with the truth. There's a difference between agreeing with somebody and agreeing with the truth. He's siding with the truth. He's not siding with me. Like, y'all siding with a person. Y'all siding with Cassidy. Y'all not siding with the truth. If you want to say Cassidy won, fine. Because I cannot change what you feel in your mind. And I'm not going to. You are entitled to your opinion, but you're not going to try to push your opinion on my fucking channel. Because now you're trying to push a narrative that's just totally not true. Cassidy did not win that battle. If you want to make a case for Cassidy winning the first round, fine. Fine. You know, Hitman left the door open. Cassidy left the door open for the first round. Fine. Do that. Does it make it any more true? No, it don't. Does it make Hitman's case more true? No, it don't. But fine. Second and third, Hitman won those rounds. Whoever this is calling, let me see who this is calling. All right. So who's that calling? Who's that calling? Let me know who that is calling. I'm not picking up the phone until you let me know who it is. Ask yourselves this question, right? For those people that's out there laughing, you know, laugh. Answer this question: did you get your money's worth? Because all of y'all, majority of y'all, if not all of y'all, paid for Cassidy. You paid $50 to see Cassidy. I didn't, but I did waste my money. I paid $50 to see Jag and O'Red, and I waste my money. I wasted my money. That's why I'm on here. Like, y'all guys should be either starting up y'all own channels or y'all should be agreeing with me. Because whether you feel like a person won or not, or what a person did in the battle or not, we can all pretty much agree that we did not get our money's worth. Did you get your $50 worth? From Cassidy and Hitman, not from the battle, not from the battles, not from the event. Did you get your $50 worth when it regards to Cassidy and Hitman? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. So let's go. I start from the bottom. Hitman ain't do what he say he was going to do, and neither did Cassidy. You feel me? And neither did Cassidy. Fresh boy from B-Ham, salute to him, bro, because he kept the trail with that bet, with Jag bet. Okay. I already know what y'all guys doing, man. Y'all guys was waiting for this moment when I was talking about Cassidy. I told y'all, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Whether you feel like Cassidy won, whether Cassidy actually did win, in any case, it's not going to stop. Niggas still going to support. They still going to support. And if you come in with that bias shit, you're going to get shut the fuck down and shut the fuck out. All right, so Chizzy Rock, salute to you, Double R. Didn't see the battle, but I heard Cassidy 2-1 or 3-0. Well, you heard wrong, bro. But go ahead and watch the battle and see it for yourself. See, I respect people that see it for themselves. Not talking about what I heard, what you heard, but what did you see? That's the question. I might do another video saying, yeah, what did you talking about what you heard, but what did you see yourself? And I respect Carlos, man. I respect Carlos 100 because Carlos came on here when I asked Carlos that question. He gave me a real answer. He said, well, I just seen typical Cassidy. Cassidy did improve, but I seen typical Cassidy. Regardless on whatever he feel about how other people feel. You got to realize, y'all, when y'all saying, well, other people feel this way, and that's their opinion, though. Opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one. And most of them motherfuckers are assholes. Bars. Let me see. Saya Tongue said, salute to you, champ. He said, thought you was going to give Cass the first round at least. All of his haters gave him the first round. Someone said they got to apologize to Cass. Again, we're talking about what they said. What did you see? What did you see? Keep it respectful and don't try to swing your point home and you good. If you come on here being disrespectful to me on my channel and you try to push your point home, either get up on this line and explain or you will get blocked. Point blank, period. All right. William Turner said, salute to William Turner, Hitman 2-1, clear. But okay. Let me look at this shit. William Turner, Hitman 2-1 clear, but due to Hitman not doing that good in the second, will make the Cassidy trans. Cassidy, damn, I said Cassidy trans. That's pretty much what they are. Cassidy stands will give Cassidy the edge. Shaking my head. Facts. They gonna do that. But he didn't win the second. Cassidy didn't even edge the second. Cassidy didn't have enough good material in the second to do that. Hitman wasn't crazy neither, but Hitman did good enough. Hitman started off, dry at the beginning, but he finished off solid in the second. You'll see it when you watch the battle. If you're not watching the battle from a biased standpoint, being biased for Cassidy, you'll see it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Stephen Burke. And see, this is how y'all know I'm real with it. It's people on here talking crazy about me. It's people on here, saying Cassidy won 2-1, 3-0. I'm giving y'all niggas a chance to stay. I'm giving y'all niggas. I'm just saying don't be disrespectful. And if you want to push your point home, come on here and explain it, or you're getting blocked. I could just be an asshole and just state my opinion and what I felt and just get the fuck off. But I'm interacting with the people as usual. I never changed. It's funny that in the midst of all of this shit, the niggas that y'all are trying to defend or trying to call yourselves critiquing, y'all will do all this and all that. But the motherfucker that's actually been consistent and constant with you guys, as far as interacting and including, y'all want to talk all this bullshit with. It's not going to happen. You're getting the fuck off this channel. All right? Stephen Burke, salute to you. He said 2-1, Cass won. My opinion. Yep, it's your opinion. Hitman felt the pressure after Cass took the crowd after the first round, and Hit had to pull out the Nick Cannon to win the round. That's your opinion, bro. Salute to you. All right. William Turner, Hitman 2-1 clear. Did I read this one? Read that one already. Okay. All right, now. Let's say King Tally. King Tally, the sad part is it was on a big stage. Hitman still didn't do good. Cassidy will get booed again. Cassidy will get booked again. He did. He said he wouldn't. King Tally, you my brother from another mother, but see you later. See you later. See, one thing y'all don't understand, I told people, call. I'm not playing. King Tally has my number. King Tally is following me on Facebook. He's in a Facebook group chat. Call my phone. Call my phone. And whoever this number was trying to reach out, if that was one of you guys, I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, we don't have time for this shit. This is about getting what the fans want, man. What I want, ultimately, Cassidy doing okay is not good enough for the amount of shit that he talk and the amount of money that he get paid and the amount of money that we spend on watching this nigga. That's what y'all don't understand. That decent shit ain't good enough. That good ain't good enough. Cassidy get paid way too much, and we pay way too much to see Cassidy. Niggas ain't spending money. You say, oh, wait, you ain't doing that to Hitman. You ain't doing this and that. Y'all niggas paid for this event for Cassidy, right? Y'all niggas spent y'all money for Cassidy. And Cassidy, once again, just did decent enough for y'all to say certain shit. But he didn't do good enough to justify that $50. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up all the way. All right, let's go down. Rodney D. He said, I think both fell off after the first round. That's why everyone out here like, what the fuck? Okay, if you want to go that route, bruh, salute to you, champ. That's your opinion. Like, I'm not getting mad at nobody with their opinion. Just don't try to force your opinion on my channel. You feel me? You want to force your opinion, start up your own channel. Start up your own channel and try to push that shit to people and see how far you get. People respect my channel because I'm being fair. I'm calling it down the middle. This is as close as you're going to get to being fair. A lot of people have ulterior motives and agendas. I'm clearly telling you guys, like, clowns will come on here and say, well, Rob, you hating on Cassidy. How? I just told you that Cassidy did good. Cassidy surprised me. He did good. And if you want to give him the first round, give it to him, but it's an edge. If you want to give Hitman the first round, give it to him, but it's an edge. I'm not saying Hitman beat Cassidy clearly in the first round. He didn't. I'm not saying Cassidy beat Hitman clearly in the first round. He didn't. Neither one of them completed that first round. They both started off strong and was dry spurts at points. So it's a debatable. We can't sit up here and do that and change the rules and amplify shit because it's Cassidy. We can't do that. And I'm not going to allow it on my channel. Let me see. Okay. Gerard Von Jeff, he said, Jag definitely watching this right now. I hope he is. Salute to Jag, man. Salute to Jag. Jag won me some money, but Jag can do better. This is as real as y'all gonna get, people. This is as real as y'all gonna get. Jag didn't fall back. He didn't feel back because I'm not saying he did great all the time, and I'm not going to, because that's just not how I'm built, and I told him that. And Cassidy called himself falling back. You see the real BRC, those guys, well, I ain't even call them the real BRC, the Cassidy call. You see those guys following Cassidy. They don't give a fuck about the battle. Where are those guys at now? Are they breaking down the battle rights? Listen to them and then listen to me. Like, listen to them and listen to me. Somebody say, oh, you hating on YMF. What? Hating on the nigga that just went and sat in front of Hitman and made a goddamn fool out of himself and got kicked out? That's the nigga I'm jealous of? Like, get your mind together, people. With Jeezy and I'm saying, get your mind right. Get your mind right. How am I jealous of that? You sit up there and show the whole fucking world that you a fucking stan, a Cassidy stan. And then got booted the fuck out. Did Cassidy go to ARP and them and tell ARP, like, why y'all do my man like that? No, Cassidy didn't do that because Cassidy don't give a fuck. He don't care. As long as you care about Cassidy, then he'll care about you. But as long as the moment you turn and say, oh yeah, Cassidy didn't do good, when he didn't do good, or you have, an opinion, or you have an objective opinion about what Cassidy did or critiquing, Cassidy gonna try to kick your ass to the curb. We're gonna distance himself. That's how those industry guys are trained. They're trained. If you don't support them, if you're not kissing their ass, like, just take a close look at YMF interviews. Like, take a close look at Uncle Ra's interviews. Take a close look at what's his name, Knowledge to God. Like, take a close look at these guys' interviews. Ass kissing. I got more respect. This is real shit. I got more respect for Battle Truth, for 3 Letterman, than I do for goddamn Hip Hop Is Real and goddamn Uncle Ra. I got more respect because at least, they're not all the way biased. But you got to realize these guys, these guys live and breathe this shit. This is their livelihood. The YouTube money is nothing. This shit ain't shit. I don't get nothing. But the PayPals and the Cash Apps and shit like that, I don't really get shit. My bills and shit already paid. My shit be paid sometimes 2-3 months in advance. So I'm really doing this shit off of the sheer passion and the sheer will. And you clowns still, and if this don't apply to you, then it don't apply to you. Like, we got real ones, of course. My real ones in here. You feel me? Chizzy Rock, all my real ones, Fresh Boy from Behan. We up in here. I know niggas got a soft spot for Cassidy, but at the end of the day, how's that gonna ever make Cassidy better? Don't y'all want to see Cassidy do better than what he did last night? Don't y'all want to see him do even better? Even better. But this is what it's gonna take. We can't slack off, have Cassidy thinking that what he did was just good enough, because he's gonna approach every battle like this against Hitman. He's gonna approach every battle. This shit is not gonna be enough. Let's say, for the sake of the conversation, right? Before these clowns start to switch the narrative. Oh, he's saying Cassidy won. No, I'm not. Let's just say, for the sake of the conversation, right? Cassidy did beat Hitman. Let's say that, right? Let's say he did win. Now, you know what you're doing? You planting the seed in Cassidy's mind to have him thinking. Let's say Cassidy get a battle with Murder Mook afterwards, or he get a battle with Lux. Now you done plant a seed in Cassidy's mind to have him thinking that he can perform like that against Lux or Mook. So now you're setting Cassidy up, a person that you claim you care about. You're setting him up to get destroyed. Do you understand what I'm doing? Nah, that shit wasn't good enough and you lost. You did better, but it was not good enough. Do you understand what I'm doing, people? I'm sharpening Cassidy up. So let's say if the Murder Mook battle is available, if one of these niggas that got a pin, if Rum Nitty battle become available, and that sounds enticing, Cassidy gonna go in there and give it his best because of this tough love. He gonna go in there and give it his absolute best. He's gonna make it a fight. But if you continuously tell Cassidy, oh, you won, you beat him clearly, when he clearly didn't, you setting Cassidy up to get destroyed. You feel me? And you can't say nothing about it. But see, those niggas that set Cassidy up to get destroyed already know what the fuck they gonna do. They gonna disappear. When Cassidy get destroyed, they gonna disappear, just like they did with the Arsenal battle. They're gonna disappear. And who was here when all that shit went down? Who was here, kept that same energy and stood his ground until the next event? Double R. All the rest of these clowns coming back, the Jersey Niners, the YMFs, all of these guys, man, just coming back because Cassidy is so-called allegedly doing well. But where was these niggas at when Cassidy didn't do well against Arsenal? Oh, fair weather ass fucking fans and shit. We call them fair weather stands. That's what they are. Okay, why are you such a hater? Guess what? You ain't gotta listen to my hating ass channel. See you later, clown. Let me see. NY, I don't know what that is. Sorry, bro. He said, yes, I got my money's worth. Stop talking shit. Guess what? You ain't got to listen to it, champ. See you later. See how easy that is? See how easy? See how easy that is? Jay Landon, my brother. My observation. Semi-improved cast and a very beatable Hitman with celebrity cameo haymakers. Yep. That is a fact. That is a fact. Salute to you, champ. All right. Cassidy watch Bill NYE too much. Cassidy lost. Jay Lanu. Pack the fuck up. Double R, did you rack up on this card? What you mean, Chizzy? Chizzy, what you mean? Did you rack up on this card? Old Red disappointed me, man. Shaking my head. Yeah, Old Red was trash. He was straight up trash. And again, because some people seem to look at my channel and they only seem to pick out the flaws and the things that I say. You feel me? The critiquing. They pick out the critiquing. Jag won the battle. You know, Jag wasn't trash, but he wasn't good neither. He wasn't good neither. I'll say he was okay. He wasn't solid. He was okay. He was all right. You feel me? He was all right. All right. He said, let me see what my boy Shadow said. He said, everyone is not feeling the way you feel. That's a fact. That applies to everybody. If someone is looking at this deeper than you are and the shit wasn't hitting for them, you enjoying it don't mean nothing. Call up. That's a fact. That's all I'm saying, Shadow. Shadow, that's all I'm saying. Pull up. Call up. Call up. Y'all niggas know. Niggas ain't gonna call. Niggas ain't gonna call. They know if they call, I'm gonna put that shit to bed. Put that shit to bed. Okay, what did you see? I already know what niggas gonna call up with. They gonna say, oh, well, hip hop is real. Say, what did you see? What did you say? That's our fucking problem. We watch Fox 5 News. We watch ESPN. And we don't believe it until they say something. But don't even realize that the main fucking stream, the mainstream is the ones that be pushing all the lies and BS. It's funny to me how just yesterday, you know, Piper Boy, all of these guys were full of shit. But now all of a sudden they're saying nice things about Cassidy. They're a reliable source. Y'all niggas something, boy. People really out here trying to save Cass. That's a fact. Gifted speaker. Yes, you most certainly are a gifted speaker. Good God Almighty. Usually people that got titles and people that usually got names and shit on this shit, their names don't match what the fuck they stand for. God damn if that shit don't match. Gifted speaker. People really out here trying to save Cass. That's what they doing. They trying to save this nigga. And guess what? Ain't benefiting from it by the slightest. Ain't benefiting by the slightest. Only person benefiting is Cassidy. Cassidy gave y'all niggas once again a lackluster performance. What did I tell you motherfuckers about being satisfied with just getting enough? Y'all niggas are satisfied with just getting something. Whoever this is calling, you can call a million times. I'm going to get to you when I get to you. Come in the chat and tell me who you are. Jag got red 2-1. Hold on. William Turner, Jag got red 2-1, but he definitely needs some work. If Red was regular old Red, he would have smoked Jag. That's a fact. But I wanted Jag to win. Anyways, I'm a Cass and Jag fan, but like you, I keep it real. Facts. I'm a Cassidy and Jag fan too. Like, I'm a Cassidy and Jag fan too, but we got to keep it real, baby. We got to keep it all the way real. Jag, Cassidy, if y'all out there listening, I'm not a yes man. I'm not. I'm not a yes man. Okay. I just came in, Rob. Why all the dislikes? Because these niggas are beta males. They beta males. They clowns. These niggas still hanging off mama titties. They still right there, just barely hanging on. They hanging on mama's titties, trying to find a way to get the Cassidys. Cassidy won, man. Admit it. Okay, admit this. See you later. Get out of here, clown. All right. Cass hit his ceiling last night. He's going to just do well enough to get another battle. Facts. Facts. And you guys can thank yourselves for that. You can thank yourselves for that. Enigma, once he said, I signed your Spalding, the battle was over. That line was fire, bro. That line was fire. That I signed your Spalding joint. Ooh, that was a glimpse of a vintage Cassidy, boy. That shit was dope. But the battle wasn't over, champ. Let me see. Yeah, fuck Cassidy and his bullshit. That's a fact. Let me see. What do you even break down the round? Yeah. Like, don't go back and forth with these motherfuckers, Shadow. That's what they want. They ain't getting on the phone. Don't even respond to these niggas. They ain't getting on the phone. Because I'm scrolling down. I ain't seeing somebody calling, but I'm not seeing where anybody is in here saying that they calling. Soon as I see somebody say, I'm calling, okay, I'll pick up. Call back and I'll pick up. But if ain't nobody saying that, I'm not picking that shit up. All right. Facts. Rob killing them with the facts. As I always do, bro. As I always do. And they hurting. Each time I drop the facts, it's taking a piece of them. Give the speaker. You was the only one to keep it real, Rob. Yeah, I'm gonna be the only one, bro. When the smoke cleared, I'm gonna be the only one. Because a lot of these niggas want to get an interview with Cassidy, bro. I'm just gonna keep it all the way a bean. I'm gonna keep it all the way a bean. A lot of these niggas just want to get an interview with Cassidy. That's all. Watch. As soon as they get their interview with Cassidy, or if they don't, I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. Piper Boy, Hip Hop is Real, all of these joints, man. All of these joints. All of these platforms, media, battle rap media platforms. This is the real. This is the real deal about it. And people say, well, 3 Letterman said Cassidy lost. So cut that shit out. All of these guys want to get interviews with Cassidy. They want to get interviews with Cassidy because Cassidy ain't been doing interviews with those guys because those guys wasn't mopping them off. Now they're mopping them off. They're hoping to get an interview with Cassidy. And once, mark my word, once they don't get the interview with Cassidy, they will be right back saying Hitman won. Trust and believe it. If Cassidy give them that interview, they're going to keep saying Cassidy won. If Cassidy don't give them that interview within a few weeks' time, they're going to be right back saying Hitman won. Mark my word. That's how they operate. I don't give a fuck. Unlike them, I don't give a fuck about no Cassidy interview. I don't care. Cassidy can come in here right now talking shit and he can get blocked too. All right, let me see. User, okay, read that one. Okay, Chizzy Rock. Let's get Cash Shopper because iron shopper's iron. Yep, facts. Cassidy Flow. He's having me dying. Yeah, Cassidy Flow, Cassidy cadence, all of the elements of rap Cassidy talk about. It still needs a lot of work. That shit trash. Cassidy delivery is still trash. All of that shit is still trash. You feel me? And I won't stop. I won't stop. They can hate the mess. They can hate the messenger, but not the message. Facts. Woo! Woo! You went into the archives for that one, Los. The message gonna still stay the same. See, one thing about this YouTube shit, we got the transcripts, baby. We got the transcripts. Y'all can go back to all the way back to when I was supporting Cassidy and bring it all the way up to today. Y'all see, okay, yeah, this nigga just trying to motivate Cassidy. He want Cassidy to be the best version of himself. This nigga not hating. Now go look at 3 Letterman and them and bring it all the way up to today. That nigga was hating then, that nigga hating now. That's not me. And if you feel that way, you're probably the hater. Will Turner said Jersey Nana used to always beat around the bush, shaking my head. He still do. He still do. You know, he always talk about jacuzzi and hot tub and like nigga, say the name. Say the name. Like I told you, I done gave Jersey Nana information about certain shit. And he came out here in front of y'all and act like he knew it the whole time. You see what I'm saying? Clown. Straight up clown. Clown shit. I lost a lot of fucking respect for Jersey. Daylight said Cassidy won. Of course. Daylight and Cassidy are close. And Daylight is a professional troll. Like he's a professional troll. Like you think Daylight trolls from sun up to sundown. You think Daylight gonna stop trolling? That's the way to go. That's the way of the troll. The way to go is to go against the grain. And the grain is Cassidy. I wouldn't expect Daylight to say anything other than Cassidy won. Daylight says that every time Cassidy battled. The only battle he didn't say that with was the Arsenal battle. Think about it. He said it with goods. He said it every time. Cassidy won. The only 2 battles he didn't say was the disaster battle because he cool with disaster and he didn't want to ruffle no feathers, and the Arsenal battle, which Cassidy clearly lost. I want y'all to peep through game, man. We talking facts. Y'all niggas can push all that love for Cassidy and come on, man. Y'all niggas don't understand. This shit make y'all niggas look pathetic. It make y'all niggas look like clowns. Y'all out here writing 100 motherfucking messages and big ass fucking novels. Y'all niggas writing novels about Cassidy, trying to defend Cassidy. I be seeing big ass paragraphs. Niggas got spring break packets and shit like that. Y'all remember the spring break summer packets we used to get in school? These niggas got big ass summer packets and spring break packets trying to defend this nigga. Trying to defend this buffoonery, this fuckery. Come on, man. All right. Science is the real. Cassidy lost and was hot trash. Yes, he was. Cassidy first round was just like his goods first round. It was dope. You took us all the way up just to bring us right back down to earth. And you fell off a cliff from there. Okay. Let me read this. Read all of that. Okay. Salute to all the people that sit here. What that say? Demico Smith said Cassidy beat Hitman. Rewatch the battle. Even the top pins in battle rap said Cassidy won. What did you say? See, this is gonna be the niggas' talking points. They always got a different talking point. You feel me? For Cassidy. They always do, man. Last time with Arsenal, it was oh, he have bars. Arsenal didn't have bars. What did Arsenal say? Meanwhile, Cassidy ain't say shit. But you ain't gonna talk about that. You ain't gonna talk about that, right? You feel me? Now it's what everybody else said. What did you see? What did you say? Digital meaning. Cassidy said in the second round, I put the broke in Brokeback Mountain. Trash. Straight trash. Chizzy Rock, like, did you get a nice little lump sum with this event? I did with the Jag battle. The only difference, the only battle that, it was a Cassidy shit. You feel me? It was a Cassidy. And whether Cassidy did do good or did, that's why a lot of dudes betted that Cassidy, they wanted to take with Cassidy win one round bet. They wanted to take that to be on the safe side, so that if Cassidy did what he did last night and at least made it close, they can try to push for Cassidy winning that round. And that's what they did, man. Now people are trying to push for Cassidy winning the battle, which is completely absurd. Completely fucking absurd. But that's why niggas were scared to take Cassidy winning the battle. Oh, man, we got a caller. What's up with you, champ?
Yo, what's going on? Retro Man, Bronx Man Rich, what's going on, bro?
Man, I've been waiting for you, champ.
Yo, I can't believe what I'm hearing. So you don't got Cassidy winning last night?
Nope.
We gotta talk about this, bro. Cause I got Cassidy winning 2-1, man. I'm giving Hitman Holla the third.
Let's talk.
Listen, Hitman Holla first round. We know Hitman Holla best round is his first round. Always. Last night's first round.
Hitman best round to me was his third.
The best one was his third, correct. But Hitman Holla, we known him to start off, to rock the crowd. He tried his best. But guess what? Hitman Holla really didn't have it. And I want you to I want you to understand something. We know what Cassidy is gonna come with. He's not gonna switch it up. Cassidy has his slow flow. Cassidy takes a long time, you feel me, to hit us with a punch. We understand Cassidy's style now, and I think that the Atlanta crowd last night accepted him for who he is and was rocking with him more. Yeah, I agree. Cassidy didn't have a memorable haymaker. He didn't have crazy punchlines, but he did more in the first and second to me to give him those rounds, not clearly, but you could debate those rounds for Cassidy that he actually beat Hitman Holla last night, the first 2 rounds. I did not like Hitman Holla. He did the remix. The remix with the what was it, the Mario Kart when he spin around? That wasn't it, man. I don't even think in Mario Kart you could spin around. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he remixed it. He forced the remix. If you see after he said the bar, he's the one that did the remix sign when he was doing with his fingers. The crowd wasn't calling that shit for a remix. Hitman Holla wanted that shit to be a remix. You feel me? So if you really break down a Hitman Holla first round, it wasn't it. Hitman Holla second round it wasn't it either for me. It didn't hit. He didn't hit. He didn't wipe the floor off with Cassidy.
I'm gonna wait for you to finish. Go ahead.
You feel me? No. Talk to me. What's good?
So here's the thing. First things first. Just like with Carlos, Cassidy actually did do what we've been telling him to do this whole time, and that's apply his face-offs into his battles. He took his face-offs and he incorporated into his battles. He did that in the first round, which was good. You feel me? I feel like Hitman and Cassidy both had solid first rounds. I feel like they both did have solid first rounds. Both of them were dry in spurts. Like Cassidy did good at the beginning, in the middle, towards the end, he phased out. Hitman was solid, but he had dry spots in spurts in the first round. So I had that as a debatable in the first round.
Talk to me about the second.
Second round, I felt like Cassidy was trash in the second round. I felt like it was more quite similar to the Goods battle, where he had a great first round, phased out towards the end of the first, went into the second, and fell off from there.
And what did Hitman Holla do the second round?
This is the thing. This is what I was about to get at. When people try to make a case, and when people try to make a case and debate the battle between Cassidy and whoever he battles, not saying you because you haven't always agreed that Cassidy won the battles that he won. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, people always look normally, and this is how I know a lot of people, not saying you, because again, you haven't always betted in favor of Cassidy. But people normal talking point for Cassidy is what his opponent didn't do. But talk about what Hitman did do. You just did that. But a lot of people are talking about what Hitman didn't do or critiquing and correcting Hitman, but they're not critiquing and correcting Cassidy. Cassidy had he had way more bad points in this battle than he did good. Way more bad points, particularly in the second and third round.
But you see how you're saying that, and Hitman Holla didn't clearly take this battle. Hitman Holla wasn't good.
Let me tell you, Hitman clearly took the third. In the second, I felt like he won the second.
He clearly took the third to you when Nick Cannon came out. These moments in battle rap be taking rounds. Like, is that
of course acceptable? Hitman had moment after fucking moment after moment. Cassidy didn't have bars neither. Cassidy had the humor. Cassidy had.
I'm giving it. No, I got you with that one. The third round, but I'm just saying, Hitman Holla third round. We're not gonna replay that shit consistently after that shit dropped. It was just something to win the round, but let's not blow it out of proportion. Like Hitman Holla third, it was one of the greatest rounds of all time.
Hitman's third. I'm not. Hitman's third was greater compared to what Cassidy did. That's what I'm telling you.
That's a fact. I just don't.
We're not talking about Hitman versus the battle rap culture. We're talking about Hitman versus Cassidy.
Okay.
Hitman versus Cassidy, his third round was clearly better than what Cassidy did. So the second round, it was, to me, that was a win for Hitman. Oh,
I'm not even knowing that. Your chat probably is busting.
Can y'all hear me? Might come out with another one.